Y'all niggas already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Afrik. Trap House Booming 24/7. I forgot what episode we on. It's like 7 or 8, something like that. Yeah, I'll do the review, go back and shit like that. But yeah, man. You already know Afrik in the building.
What's happening, G?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, King Kiro. You know what I'm saying? KINGKUYRO. You feel me? You already know how we rock.
Most definitely. And we got a Houston legend in the building. I don't know about everybody else, but me, she's a legend in my eyes, you feel me, when it comes to this cooking.
Okay.
And who we got today?
Now y'all got Big Meals by Mel in the building.
You already know.
Yeah.
The beautiful Meals by Meals. You feel what I'm saying?
Thank you.
For sure. Yeah, man, that food, man.
Yeah,
it's
I
amazing.
heard about it before.
You ain't had a sample yet?
Nah, I ain't had no sample yet. You feel
You
me?
gotta tap in. You gotta tap in and get right.
What all you make? Soul food, seafood too, or you just?
Yeah, it's really like, I feel like you're one-stop shop when it comes to food, but like Southern food. So like Cajun, seafood, soul food.
Oxtail.
Like all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I want to know whose shit is doing. Is it mine? Is it yours? Is it mine? Oh. It's all good though. We gonna continue. We gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Technical difficulties.
Nah, it's all good. So where you from?
I'm from Houston, from
Houston.
the Southwest.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Okay.
So when you say Southwest, you mean like A-Leaf?
See, I just feel like, cause I moved a lot. Like my parents weren't together, so like I've been A-Leaf. I've been on like the real West, like Braeswood West Airport, that kind of side, and then
Real West.
yeah, cause it's always about the A-Leaf and then the West.
So why is it the real West? Cause that's why the prostitutes and shit be at. It might be my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I call it the real West. But I went to high school in Fort Bend.
He said the
school.
prostitutes. I just
That's
that
what
shit
I-
just
that's
played
what-
back in my mind.
Right.
That's where it get rough at.
It's
So.
on the blade.
Yeah, the scroll.
Hold on. What area y'all talking about?
You know who we talking about.
Bissonnette.
Exactly.
Straight down this and that.
Man, I was amazed when I first came out here and seen that shit.
Man, a lot of people
I ain't
are.
never seen that
A lot of
shit.
people are.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I was looking for a car because it's a lot of car dealerships around them. And so I was around my mama, and she rode through Bissonnette. She was like, "Oh my God, they really be out here like that?"
Yeah.
Like she was really surprised and shit. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
on the weekends. And
So we got the real prostitutes out here. We got the real ones.
That's a fact. Like police be driving past them and anything
and it's
like.
not it's like all right, well, another day in the 8.
Nigga, that shit
crazy,
crazy
though.
right there. Nah, that's too crazy. That's like off the movie Hustle and Flow and shit. That's the only way I would have seen that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For real.
All right, so how long you been cooking?
So for business wise, it's been 7 years. Yeah, going on 7 years.
That's
but
good.
yeah, definitely for Meals by Meals, it's been 7 years. But I've cooked, like, not the cliche, my whole life, but I've definitely like being in the kitchen for sure. So like growing up, like I said, I stayed with my dad for a period of time, and my stepmom, she wasn't really a cooker. So that's really what led me to like, okay, let me put my skills to the test in the kitchen.
Right.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Man, that's what's up.
What inspired you to
Start cooking? Just like having a big family, like you Nigerian.
I'm Cameroonian.
Or Cameroon, well, African. My apologies, but yeah, like we really big on hospitality, on what's it called, having events, and so that just led me to like I'm a people person. I love like functions. I love turning up, and it's no turn up without food and drinks. So.
Right.
That's why I don't be understanding when a female can't cook, cause it's like I've been around my aunts and shit like that. All they do is cook, niggas. Cooking.
And they cook big,
bro.
too.
I mean, eventually you
They
just
make y'all get in the kitchen with them and shit.
Yeah.
it's not even just that. Like when you playing, you seeing them cook all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like eventually you gonna learn the steps to what they doing. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Even if you ain't even try it out. And that's what made me try shit out.
Just experiencing that,
Exactly.
yeah. It's different because, like, obviously, like, coming from a cultural background, I don't make a lot of cultural cuisine, but we have a lot of extended family, like Louisiana, so that's where I got my style of cooking.
Right.
Is that, that Cajun style, Southern soul food, that's where that dynamic came from.
That's what's
So
up.
do you have like your own food truck or you got like an establishment?
No, so I was operating on a food truck. Like I had did it like a test run of a joint partnership with someone just to kind of see like. But my focal point is catering now. So I was doing the plates, did the food truck, was doing meal preps. But now I'm in the process of trying to see what getting a catering establishment looks like.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's the food industry is very definitely it's a competitive industry.
Right.
Yeah.
So you say 7 years doing business, right?
As
Like,
far as meals
legally.
by meal, yeah.
Right. And then you said how many years? Like just
Total.
Childhood.
Yeah.
So like when we elementary, third grade.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
damn.
I wasn't gourmet like I am now, but just being in that facility and the environment of the kitchen for sure
That's
since
a
a kid.
lot. Third grade.
Right.
Yeah.
But then again, I started being in the kitchen around that time.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure. Like I used to have this obsession with, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Rachel Ray 30-minute meals. Like that was my thing on the Food Network.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, see, I've been
Y'all was on the Food Network when y'all was young?
tapped in.
Hell no.
I was on eating some food. Yeah. I think I was doing my job as a man. You know what I'm saying? We just like to eat.
Right, look, you just waiting for the plate to get brought to you. Yeah.
What gives you the drive to keep going and doing your business?
I just feel like with anything, you have to be consistent and persistent. I feel like that's one thing in my life that stuck with me. Like I've done the fashion, I've done all kinds of different jobs. But when it comes to something that hasn't faded away, it's always been the cooking. So I think that's why I feel like this is my passion, my journey, my purpose. So that's really what keeps me going with it.
That's what's up. So, like, do you feel like you're making progression each year?
Definitely so. Like, and sometimes it takes me to like have moments to myself because I'm a very hard critic. So, I always like, damn, am I doing enough? Am I doing enough? But then, like, even a couple weeks ago, I was like, you know what? You got a team now. Like a year and a half ago, it was just you really hustling, bustling. Like now you have people that's under you that rely on you and things of that nature. So yeah, I definitely see the growth.
That's what's up.
It's all about progression.
Man, so to switch subjects, man, all this monkeypox situation shit getting out of line, man. I done seen some pictures of they had some bumps on people look like sausages or something.
Not sausage.
And when they talking about, it came from they trying to like compare it to Ebola and like how
Yeah.
it came from other countries and stuff like that. So like how do y'all feel about that? Like
Damn, I feel like it's another distraction. I feel like they make the shit real from wherever the fuck they bring that shit
Right.
from.
right.
But I feel like it's just another way to control us,
Yeah.
Same shit.
I
Same
feel like
shit,
I feel
different
like
date.
they did correct that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't really fool me, bro. Like y'all created this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they be trying to make the end of town speed up or some shit.
Right. Control the population.
Yeah, but they really did make that shit. You know what I'm saying? We not that dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
We dumb as hell.
But what
Do
can we
your
do about
research.
it?
Nah, you
So-
can't. I know, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same way I felt about COVID. Like, there's truth to it, but I also feel like it's very controlled. Like, granted, the shit can potentially be real, but I feel like it's very controlled. Y'all control how y'all put it out there. Y'all control the message, the dilemma, like the fear. Like, I just feel like it's a scam.
Oh, yeah, it most definitely is a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause a lot of people died drastically.
From COVID,
Not just like COVID, just
just in general.
yeah, like
Yeah.
with just different shit.
But I heard
You know what I'm saying,
I heard
going
in
on during
Texas
this time.
it was like only like 300 cases from what I read.
Yeah.
And then, like
So that's down.
I mean, it's
It's not
kind of
as
low.
high,
It's
yeah.
not as high as COVID.
But the good thing they say with monkeypox, apparently it's not airborne, so it's not as easy to catch or spread like COVID.
Right.
But shit, just don't touch me.
I feel you, cause them damn warts, man. I'm like, they had holes in their hands and shit. I'm like, damn.
I've been saying that, still shaking niggas' hands. I need to drill that shit in my
Yeah,
head.
bro. Like wear some gloves or something.
Nah,
good.
for real.
Do
But
a
you
head
know what?
nod.
People are really like, people aren't as sanitary as you think. That's even when COVID really started. I'm like, it made me just realize, even in the food business, like establishments, y'all weren't enforcing all of this cleanliness before.
Right.
Yeah. Then I also read something about like like they basically banning abortions now to where
Yeah.
all over to where
Oh, all over.
Yeah,
America gangster.
Yeah,
man.
but it's to where like even if a woman gets raped or
She
something
still
or
has
the baby dies and then she still got like have it. So my question to you is how do
What the
you
fuck
feel
kind of
about
shit
that?
is that?
That's what I read, bro. That's a
Yeah.
question.
If she get raped, bro, it
Yeah.
should be
Still have
some. It
Yeah.
should be terms
It-
like
it-
if
it
she
should.
get raped.
It should.
Hell nah.
It should, but
Hell nah, that's fucked up, America.
no, it is.
I mean, I definitely, I'm
gonna
not
get on
for it.
my ass
Like,
for that.
I just think that as a man, like, how can you depict what a woman decides to do with her body? And, like,
Right.
in situations like that, when there are people and women that get raped or, like, have, disformed children, or it's not safe for them to have a child and have to be able to conceive and go throughout a full pregnancy, I just think that it's unfair.
Right.
Yeah.
How about like say you messing with a dude, right? And both y'all messing around, y'all know y'all having unprotected sex.
Right.
And then y'all have a kid, right? Or you're gonna have a kid.
Uh-huh.
You don't want it, but he want it.
Or vice versa.
Vice versa.
Nah, not fuck the vice versa.
versa.
'Cause
Oh,
it's
just her.
her body,
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay. Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He don't.
But he want
wants
it and you don't want it. Do you feel like he has a say so to be like, what are you doing?
I feel like he has a say so depending on our relationship. Like if we're just messing around,
That's a
no.
good question.
Like I mean, at the end of the day, like we just messing around. If I don't want it, I don't want it. But like we're together in a relationship or a union, engaged, whatever you want to call it, then yeah, I do have to consider or factor in your feelings too.
Definitely.
So would you keep it despite you not wanting it? Like in your mind, if you for sure don't want it. But
No, I feel like, but you see, I'm different. Like I wouldn't put myself in that position to get to that place to have to make that kind of decision.
Right.
Because I feel like, look, if I ain't trying to have no kids, then just wrap it up. Like,
Right.
simple as that. But everybody is not always,
Disciplined.
like,
On a
yeah.
protection now, no.
Yeah.
Everybody got disappointed.
Raw dogging out here. Like, to each his own.
well, shit, I ain't. But fuck that. I'm sorry.
I feel you on that, brother.
sorry.
Hell yeah,
ain't
bro.
tryna
You need to
carry your
promote that.
It ain't nothing for me to go to Walmart go get me a box of rubbers.
Right.
Man,
I'm sorry, niggas just lazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't that much pressed over like.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro.
I ain't cause
So-
it's like real out here. Like
What?
anything could kill you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
No,
to, you got to
yeah.
watch out,
What
boy.
Well, it's either rubbers or Plan B, and a Plan B costs way more than a
What's like
$7
$50?
Yeah.
Ain't shit, boy.
You gotta trust her
Fuck
to
that.
go get the motherfucker too. You
Yeah.
might not ain't gonna get a plan B.
Right. You take your money anyway.
Nah, for real.
I done bought a couple of Plan
Motherfuckers
B.
be wanting to have. It's a lot of women out here want babies. You know what I'm saying? They try to trap you like that. I don't even go get the plan B.
Some girls, but that's, I don't know, that's a different kind of crazy.
Man, another thing I seen, and what we kind of going through is how the economy, raising all the prices on everything. Inflation, like gas, food, everything.
that
But
heavy in
but
the
like
food.
with your job, your salary don't raise. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's just gonna keep raising, bro. And me and you were talking about that shit earlier, Key. About having an apartment and shit. These $1,600-$1,700 for one bedroom.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
One
You say
bedroom.
16, 17?
yeah.
Where you stay at?
No, not me.
I mean, that's some
I'm
Cali
out
shit, but like,
Yeah.
for sure, like on the south.
I'm
you
just saying,
some
like,
people paying
inflation,
like
you know what I'm saying?
$1,400 for a one bedroom.
Not bad.
Right.
And then that should be like 16. Well, not like 600 square
Square
feet.
foot.
That's, you know what I'm saying? That should be half a size of an apartment.
I always tell people it's the reverse of slavery now. Like, you know how they was running from south to up north? They running
Yeah.
from up north to down south now,
Right.
nigga.
Right.
I
meet
been
so
was here,
many
nigga,
people
10
from,
years in
like,
the game.
the East Coast, Chicago, all of that, like.
Yeah, and they loving these prices. They
Yeah.
loving this shit.
Yeah.
We like, hell nah.
I'm like, y'all late. Y'all came when inflation. Y'all should have came when it was,
Was
sweet.
good,
you
yeah.
know what I'm
Right,
saying?
when the shit was 800 for a one bed.
But you
Man,
know
I
what's so
remember-
funny? I'm like doing well in my inflation days, but I
Yeah.
was like struggling during when it was regular.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga, like 10 years ago, 2011, the one bedroom was like $575. Nigga, that was my first. I was 21. Yeah, my first apartment was like $575.
575.
Yeah, one bedroom.
Yeah.
Now that shit over a rack for
A
sure.
rack, no,
Yeah.
definitely.
I ain't the fuck.
You might as well. They comparing it to like that's like paying a mortgage on a small house.
Right.
Like, $1,400, $1,500.
But I'm not with that mortgage shit, boy.
No, I definitely think a house is a different kind of commitment. Granted, the rent is looking neck and neck, but it's a lot more to go into the house.
Yeah.
30 years, like
Right.
30 years,
30 years
of my
for
life,
sure.
nigga.
Yep.
What?
One house.
Yeah.
That's why they say don't buy unless you really got like
Unless
cash.
you ready.
Yeah.
Or you ready.
Yeah. Unless you got
Yeah.
money sent to the side.
Yeah.
I'll be in my little shack until I got that money. Cause
Nah, it makes
Nah,
sense.
for real.
that's my bread. You know what I'm
Smart.
saying?
Yep.
That's a fact.
So.
Yeah, but people, I think people try to go above their means. 'Cause
Yeah.
They care about what people think. You know what I'm saying?
It's for sure.
I will not let people dictate if I'm gonna get a $500,000 crib or not.
Right. You
And
can.
I don't know the future all the
man.
way.
Right.
Niggas pop bottles every night trying to, impress a certain type of person.
Or wear certain expensive clothes. You know what I'm saying? And
Got designer, but no insurance.
Or
Hell
no.
nah.
Or no life
Yeah,
insurance.
that's the
what I'm
one that I don't
saying. Life
understand.
insurance, no
Hell
dental
nah.
insurance.
But then again, y'all gotta understand, we're just I don't know about y'all, but in my knowledge, I'm just coming into terms about all of this type of shit. You know,
Like educate as
Yeah.
far as like life insurance. I think that is like the other I guess outlook is that people just aren't educated. But I feel like if you can educate yourself on what's the next shoe, whatever the next style.
But that was so easy to us. That's what we was
Right.
taught.
That's
Yeah.
bling bling.
At the verse like back then,
Right.
we really wasn't thinking about no life insurance.
Hell nah.
You get a little older, it's like okay,
Right.
you
No,
know, you kind
definitely.
of gotta have something.
Tighten up.
Switching your mindset and switching like who you are is very hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like shit, I'm going through it right now. Like I'm trying to be in my books more than TV. Like I
Right.
always heard that growing up. My mom and whoever, like, you know what I'm saying? Read books, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
TV is not good. She used to be like, Arnold Schwarzenegger's their kids don't got no TV in their house and they got all this money and shit like that. But I never listened to that shit, you know. It's not until I got older and it's like, damn, this shit really important. Look at the
Yeah.
history and like they used to beat us. We couldn't read, so it means something is very important in that. And they be like, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in the book. Like all that shit true.
It's
as
real,
fuck, man.
yeah.
Like, yeah. And I just find myself like struggling to read. Like I'm loving it now. I'm getting to loving it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like a struggle in a way,
Same.
you know what I'm saying? So
I'm like that too now. Like I always like I buy books in bulk, so it's like, well, you got books, you just need to make the time to read them. But like you said, you really have to transition your mindset. Like it's so easy to get on your phone and scroll down Instagram, and before you know, the hour and two then pass, and it's like, damn, I could have read at least 10 pages of a book real quick.
right.
You know, but practice.
Yeah. You gotta learn to love stuff you don't like.
Yeah, it's in unlearning your old ways.
But just like how you were saying, like your raise not going up, right?
Yeah, it was like people's salary.
Right.
Mine's going up, but
Oh, I feel you.
yeah, everybody. I'm just saying in general though. Most people's salary ain't going up, bro. But
He said I put in that work, but
yeah,
y'all niggas
you know what
better
I'm saying?
put.
Yeah,
I seen a statistic on the Dallas. It was based on Dallas though, but they were saying like the average individual, if you were making like minimum wage in Dallas, Texas, you would have to work 124 hours a week just to make sure that you're able to like pay your rent, and that's for a $1,500 apartment.
Damn.
400
400?
or
124 hours a week,
but how much you said the apartment was?
1,400.
1,400, right? So and that's not even including
Bills.
somebody got a car note.
Yeah.
You got other bills. That's just where you lay your head.
Yeah, that's how much your goddamn shit cost.
Right. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
apartment.
But yeah, it's getting tough out here, man. But one thing I learned from you guys and yourself is we got to continue on the grind because
Right.
you can't let up. And it's gonna get harder and shit gonna get more expensive. So
Right.
God did not put us on this earth to fucking like. Of course, we're gonna have to go through diversities and shit like that.
Right.
But I feel like He didn't put us on this earth to be, damn, I don't know how to put it, just oppressed. You feel me?
Stay and struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say slaves, but
But what I'm saying is like. So what I'm really saying is I feel like we have to do for ourselves. We have to grow our own food. All of that type of shit. If you really want to crack it down to
right.
how to live type shit, like.
Yeah.
But you know, it take time. It's complex.
We
Right.
still gotta learn that. We don't even know how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my grandmother, that's the thing. This generation, we gotta take from the old
Yeah.
folks.
We don't
My
even wanna
grandmother,
call- we don't
she
even
was
wanna call
doing that shit, and I didn't realize what she was doing, how that was important till now. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, she was really growing her own food and eating that shit. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
we not picking up on none of that shit. Like,
We
It's
so
such a
antisocial though.
fundamental-
We're antisocial. You know what I'm saying?
antisocial.
Yeah, we don't even want to talk to our grandparents.
Yeah.
Well, you know me. You know my grandma lived with me, so I ain't no
Yeah.
choice but to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? You around.
That's
there.
what's up. That's
So,
what
you
shit.
know, I learned. You know, he know. I learned. I
Let your
learned.
grandma stay.
I learned a lot from her, man. So when she passed, and he'll tell you because he was at the funeral. I took
Oh,
that.
for real?
Yeah,
That was-
I took that. I took
I
that
know
hard.
that,
I
yeah.
took that real hard. I still take it hard to this day.
Like, when she passed.
March 17th, 2014. And the crazy thing is, my birthday is on the 15th.
Really?
So when she was in the hospital, I just felt like she stayed alive long enough to
Well, yeah,
celebrate my
celebrate your birthday, yeah.
And then she was gone.
They are like
Yeah.
them angels.
So I said, hey, to say like, yeah, like what you were saying, bro. Like if you can learn from like somebody older, yeah, you gotta
Reach
cherish
out.
that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Cause you know me being the age I am now is like I think back on the stuff that she said, and now I apply it to my life.
Same.
So, you know,
Them grandmothers or just grandparents in general, I feel like they're gems. Like that's how I am with
Right.
mine. Like she passed last year, and I'm like, people be like, "How you so wise?" And I'm like, "Man, I've been soaking up knowledge from the elders. You know, like I live with my grandmother too, so
right?
I feel that to the
Yeah,
T.
yeah.
Do you think this new generation of grandmothers it's
Right.
over with, right?
Nah.
These grannies at the club,
It's over. with.
they popping bottles too.
Yeah, they younger than us.
Yeah.
They younger than who?
Us. The
Man.
new grannies, they younger than us. I'm telling you, boy.
Who the fuck is younger than you, nigga?
The new grannies. Yeah, bro, I'm
Nothing.
telling you. I seen a granny nigga. She was my age. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
But it's crazy that ain't too far fetched because I got a cousin, and
Damn.
he was a grandpa at 36.
Oh yeah.
My little cousin had a baby, and he was just upset about it. He was like, "Bro, I'm a young ass grandpa, bro."
Yeah, for real.
I was like, "Well, shit, you know, your son shooting the club up. Like, what you expect?" This shit, man.
Right.
All right, so I know you ain't got no kids. You got kids?
No.
All right, so how would you feel if Amir, at 9 years old, got somebody pregnant?
Amir only 5.
I know, I'm just saying, when he gets to 9, you'll be very disappointed. Like, what the
He gonna
fuck?
take care of it.
And nine.
Yeah.
And nine.
You gonna have to learn
Bro.
what being a
Daddy,
man
how I put my shoes on and how I change the diaper, like.
Nah,
Hey, but no lie, I was just watching like a video, like in third world countries, like the babies, they be like 3 years old already working.
No, babe.
Nah, for real, I swear,
No,
bro.
real life. You
They
gotta
be
think
already
about,
working, bro.
Like you said, third world countries. Like, look at Haiti. I always like refer to Haiti because I feel like they just an impoverished country for so much. But them kids be young, walking around with and they underwears with pails and all of that.
you know what? I didn't put this down as one of my questions, but I just thought about it. How do y'all feel about the Brittany Griner situation?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Welcome to death row.
Y'all niggas already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Freak. Thank you for tuning in to Trap House Booming 24/7. And you see what's going on, man. Mo Gutter from head to toe. You feel what I'm saying? We got the hats right here. We got the hoodies. We got the track pants. You feel what I'm saying? We got them on display. We got all type of flavors for you. You can get that at mogutter.com. The link and descriptions are on below. mogutter.com. MOGUDAH. You did.
Like let's just say, you know, you and that freak, y'all were to go to another country and then y'all get popped, bro. But y'all have like an ounce, bro. They was like, that's what the pen was, bro. Like the equate of
Right.
like an ounce, and they gave
Man,
her,
it's that much in that little
and they gave her 9 years in the pen in Russia. But you know, different countries got different rules.
Right.
So I just feel like, you know, from the outside looking in, you know, maybe she didn't know or maybe she did know.
I was gonna say, did she know the risk of that shit?
But they say she goes.
thought
She
that
goes.
shit was crack.
But they say she goes overseas
A lot.
and plays and plays basketball over there. So I'm thinking she might have knew. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't your first rodeo going over there, and I'm pretty sure this wasn't your first time smoking over there neither.
I mean, if
You
that's
just
the
got
law
caught.
over there, you can't argue.
But
Right.
bro. Can you put an ounce in it?
Not like it was like,
Right.
but they just said like when they popped her, it said it was a vape. It was like a vape
A vape.
pen.
Yeah, I know it's a vape pen
Yeah.
for sure, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know the
They
measurements
probably
you
just
put
gave
it in.
it to her because she had the vape pen. Period, like you say, like.
Yeah, because it's looked at.
But
as
9 years though.
I think it's a stretch. Like I definitely, like you said, like the fact I feel like you have been over there, you have experience living in Russia, so you should be familiar with their rules and regulations. But 9 years is for sure extreme. Like
This the thing about this country though. Like they give us a slap on the wrist so much so we could destruct ourselves. I feel like other countries do not tolerate that shit because they don't want the image of their country to
no,
look
if you
a
think
certain
of
way.
like if y'all ever look like Dubai, like you can't even play with marijuana in Dubai.
Man,
like,
you
Right.
gotta dress a certain way
yeah,
out there.
exactly. And people you can't even get married unless you live under the same roof with somebody.
And the women gotta stay covered up all the
Yeah,
time. No
yeah.
boy shorts, nothing. You wear,
Yeah.
they gonna hit you in the back of the head.
But I heard they be having a little hole in the wall spots. They be
Yeah.
getting down, you know.
Yeah.
In the hood somewhere.
Oh, y'all don't want me going on that subject.
Go ahead, go there, nigga. I ain't tripping.
But yeah, I just had to bring that up because I was like, yeah, 9 years, man. That's a little
That's straight.
that's a little stretch, man.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Y'all heard about JD Youngin?
No, who that?
The rap.
He's a Louisiana rapper.
The
No,
one
what
that
happened?
got killed.
Yeah.
No, I ain't hear about that, bro.
It seemed like every episode that we do, somebody else die.
Oh yeah.
That shit
More
crazy.
than more than just him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Crazy though. I don't wanna. You know what, man? I heard that the rap gang is cursed.
Yeah, I think
And
it's a lot of people talking about that, like that subject. Like it's fucked up. Like we need to stop just talking
Yeah,
about
rapping
that.
like that.
Yeah, rapping like that. Period.
Yeah. Shit, they say the tongue is powerful.
That's a fact.
And you know, Devil was the leader of music, right?
And everybody know that, but we still be listening to that shit.
Man, that shit addictive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, how would the world be without music?
It'd be boring.
It still be silent and all. Like,
Niggas still gonna do something that's close to music. For real.
I ain't even hear what I said. Never mind.
Lift
Fuck
our hands in the sanctuary.
singing gospel. Look.
it. I just playing.
Maybe that was the only music we needed, right? Ain't gonna lie, gospel kind of boring. Ain't gonna lie.
You tripping.
Man,
That's ain't
look.
boring. If you in the presence of everybody and they jamming, you gonna
For
trip.
sure.
Nah, it
Or
be
like it's therapeutic when I'm cooking. Like I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay,
it's an emotional thing.
yeah.
But like sometimes you been on the ride, be like, man, let's slide.
It's definitely not something that me personally just can ride in the car all day too. Like,
Hell no.
Yeah, it's a
That's
moment.
crazy. I'm sorry.
yeah.
It's- you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, Lord. Look.
I just don't want to speak that shit. Like, yeah, I'm with the devil.
Oh hell no! I
You
ain't
know
never
what I'm
ride with
saying?
him. I don't even like that nigga, bro. He did too much. You know what I'm saying? He done did way too much. I think God still love him, but I don't care for him. But I ain't God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We mere humans on this shit. Yeah, man. Y'all believe in the alien shit or no?
Yeah, I think I've seen a UFO before.
Oh, for real?
Huh?
I promise. I feel like it was got to be like over 10 years ago. Though. Like I was at my cousin's house and they got this big ass backyard and like it was like just some floating in the air.
Yeah.
I really feel like aliens. I just don't feel like. I feel like when people are unfamiliar with something, they just automatically cancel it out. But I definitely think aliens exist somewhere.
Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like people's perspective on reality is so
Yeah.
bleak to where they, like you say, they cancel it out because they mind don't let them see what they need to see.
Yeah, people are fearful of what they don't know, but it's like, shit be real. Just like voodoo and all that other shit, like, it's real. Witchcraft, all of that.
Yeah, because it's in a dimension you can't see, and you can't open your mind up to that realm. You will never see it anyways.
Right.
People, we love to dumb ourselves down, and that's what music does too. It dumbs us down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it keeps us distracted from the outside.
Right.
It's crazy though.
Would y'all want to go to that room? I don't want to go to that room. I don't want to
I
start
don't think,
seeing.
I don't think
ghosts
it's
and shit.
yeah. I don't, maybe it's not. It's not for us. I think the only way we go to that realm unwillingly is through dreams. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we ready. I don't think nobody ready for that shit.
Oh yeah, you right through dreams because your dreams be real as fuck.
Man, your dreams, you see shadows, you see ghosts, all type of shit when you dream. So that's why I feel like that's when you go to that realm. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of like seeing shit, I seen like a light in the sky. It was weird. That shit disappeared, bro. It was fast as fuck
Yeah.
on some disappearing shit, and I'm
Make you
like,
feel like you
what
ain't
the
even-
fuck
you
did I
ain't even
see?
see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck was that? I think I seen that like 3 times in my life type shit.
And it just disappeared like lightning.
That's crazy. A lot of people don't have those experiences though. A lot of people don't even dream, so that's that's crazy too, bro.
So what is your goal in this? Like, what is your goal? Like, do you want to cater to rich people or do you want to have your own restaurant?
You know, I feel like I just want to leave my mark in the food industry as a whole. I definitely like futuristically. I want to have not necessarily a restaurant, but like an event diner. So I want to have that, but I also want to have products. Like I want to have seasoning in a grocery store. I want to be able to have stovetop things, things that people need in your household. So I just feel like I just want to dominate in every way I can when it comes to food.
That's live. Have you started working on any products and stuff like that? Like, what you
Yeah.
got for sale?
So outside of like, food and catering, I do have like a seasoning line. I'm just trying to depict when I want to drop it. Because, like when you introduce something new, you have to, one, plan accordingly, be strategic, creative. So I've been sitting on the seasonings. I just haven't put it out there because I want it to be monumental. I don't want to just say, hey, y'all got seasonings. Like, why y'all need my seasonings? What flavor? All of that. So
Right.
You got some names?
for 'em? Yeah, so it's Mel's Magic seasoning blend, and they got 3 different flavors. So like a spice blend, all purpose, and then like for sweet and savory.
So you'll put that on anything.
Well, depending on what you cooking.
Can you put it on a
Chicken.
pork chop?
Yeah. Well, you definitely throw it on the pork chop.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so
I like that oxtail, man. I be scrolling through the Instagram like, damn, when she gonna drop some?
you know what? Somebody asked me about oxtails too early, and I'm just like, y'all, oxtails is too hot to do. Like things like oxtails now, I'm like, if I sell them as plates, y'all gotta pay because
Right.
they high now.
How much you
Right.
charging for like 25?
Not even like my plate's gonna be over 20,
Oh,
20, 22.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I feel like I should be charging 25.
How much would you charge the oxtail plates now?
That would have to be 25.
25, right?
Yeah. Somebody asked me about lamb chops. I'm like, lamb chops gotta be a cool 40.
You know what I like?
Nah, she ain't lying.
That fucking
How much they be,
cornbread.
Bro, everyone.
That's the cornbread that I be talking about,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
She be making that shit. I don't know. You don't give your ingredients away. I ain't trying to none of
I
that.
tell you, I'm gonna have to kill you. No,
That's
I'm
a
just
fact.
kidding.
But
No,
damn, what's in that
cornbread?
cornbread, bro? Like for real, what's in that
That's
shit?
a little bit of TLC, tender love and care.
She crazy.
I thought you said TAC for some reason. I don't know.
Look,
That's what it
you would
feel
want
like.
it to be.
Y'all need to get her food, man. That
Now
cornbread.
I'm gonna have. I should have
like
brought. I
that
should have brought us a little sample today. I need to think about that.
Yeah.
That shit is amazing, bro.
We could have been
Yeah, we're
safe.
gonna have to. But you've been supporting since day one. So,
I only bought from you twice.
but that's good enough.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna support some more. So like, when do you drop? Do you do this shit every weekend or?
No, so with the place, like I don't do them as consistent like I was doing. Like when I was doing it 2017, like it was every day out the week. But now because I've solely switched the focal point to catering, really me doing plates has only been for this month. And every now and then I'll pop up like, just to feel like people that may not necessarily need catering or like small dinners, they feel like they can still tap in with Meals by Meal.
I seen an interview with you and you was just basically saying like, if social media goes away, like Instagram and shit, like what y'all gonna do? Cause people be focused on that
Right,
alone. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
and you was just stretching the importance of having like a business for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But do you feel like social media like shines a light on your business?
Yeah, it definitely plays a major role in the imagery aspect because I feel like, with food, like it catches your eye before it catches your tongue. So if it looks good, people are going to tap in, but not necessarily might look good when it tastes bad. So I feel like social media helps in the aspect of engagement. Like I'm engaging different audiences from different areas to kind of like see what I'm about. So it's big, but then I also don't harp on it because like I feel like nowadays people are so big on like this person got 30K followers and I only got 3,000. It's just like them numbers don't mean nothing because it's people that's killing this shit and got 600 followers and are millionaires. So I just kind of feel like it's 50-50 with social media.
Right.
Right.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Instagram on that bullshit.
I know, and it's so many rules and like the shadow
Yeah.
banning and in the reels,
Yeah,
like
we gotta find something else.
it's
We got to stick to something else.
Man, look how much they keep banning Boosie on that shit.
yeah, like it's like that's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying,
gonna
the
lie,
control.
Boosie funny though, man. He be saying some wild shit on there. I be dying.
That nigga do be funny. Cussing the cops out and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like Facebook dead.
Nah, I'm on the book heavy.
I'm saying I be on Boosie
Me
shit
too.
on the book.
I'm on the book heavy.
For real.
I feel like that's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Now you can go ahead.
I was gonna say I just feel like Facebook will never go out of style.
I just feel like
Show won't.
for business people, it can't because it's business. They know people on there, so it's gonna be a lot of shit like that on there. Yeah, I heard the market popping over there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I don't know. Like I just can't. It's
don't
too
like
much.
it?
It's not that I don't like it. It's too much social media. I have to
Yeah.
handle my real business. You feel me? Social media is definitely a different business type shit. Like
So-
you gotta be on that.
So what would you use like Snapchat for? Could you use that to promote your business too?
Snapchat is the freaky hoes.
I was about to
Yeah,
say
it's
people
like
still got
Backpage.
Snap.
I mean, I don't got it. I
I
just
don't got
know people got it.
Yeah.
But shit, Instagram,
Snapchat is
like
when they want to
Backpage,
privately
all of
send
this
you
shit.
something.
Shit, all of the OnlyFans, you got so many
I
different.
think that's why social media kind of corrupt because it's like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, how people getting their bread.
He said corrupt. I feel you.
Maybe
So-
it was different.
So what y'all be on the most right now? Like what's y'all main
I be on Facebook.
Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram for sure.
If I be on Snapchat,
Snapchat, yeah, I
fucked
be on
up
Snapchat.
because they start doing all that ESPN. They start putting so much like
On
Yeah.
now.
shit on there. Like they stopped making it about people and start making it about like celebrity.
Yeah.
And, like media wise, like I go with Snapchat.
It just
for
seemed
that.
like an advertising app now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You be having people you ain't never followed on your shit. I be looking at Polo
Suggested,
G.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I be like, Polo, I don't even follow Polo G. Looking at his shit.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. At Freak, Trap House Booming 24/7.
Really?
Like I said, I don't even know what episode this is, but we gonna get to that. You feel what I'm saying? We out this motherfucker, you dig? That shit was retarded.
Gorillas in my uni, that's the way that we roll. She said she like the drink, she never seen it before. More gutter better know we got the game in control. The only way